You gonna do your intro, Carl, or you chilling?
Yo, yo, yo. Welcome to Eat Sleep. I'm just hearing right now. I'm figuring out if I'm get. Welcome to Eat Sleep Sixers, folks. Welcome to Game 4. Welcome to the deciding game whether the Sixers pull out the brooms or get ready for Game 5. Of course, y'all all heard the news. Joel Embiid is out due to knee sprain, which I think is just, yeah, the knee is achy, but here we go. BG as usual.
Paul Reed in his
Stops
spot.
my combo to give y'all the step. The center, Paul Rizzo will be starting today. Yeah, Paul Rizzo will be starting. I'm feeling like BG. What's your thoughts? I gave enough about what I'm feeling like. What's your thoughts?
You didn't give any thoughts, by the way. All you did was say we were ready for game 4. What are you talking about? You gave enough of your thoughts. You didn't give any thoughts. What are you talking about? I feel good, man.
As far as
I don't like the
listen,
way everybody online and everybody on my phone today is hitting me up. What's up with Embiid? It's the same story every year. He get hurt every year. Blah 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 blah. Like, can we just ride the wave of the fact that we up 3-0? Like, why y'all always got it? Like, I get it, we from Philly, dog, but damn, why we always got to look at negative shit? Give all that negative so much
Negadelphia,
energy. Give it so
Negadelphia,
much energy, dog. We up 3-0. We have
right?
3-0 in this series, and all y'all talking about is every year. I'm so used to this. And B does this to me every year. Stop crying, dog. Like, shut up. Let's enjoy the ride, dog. We don't know what's wrong with him. We don't know if he'll be back game 1 against Boston. Like, we don't know, and y'all already, I already knew it. See, we're not getting out the second round and be hurt again. Shut up.
Listen, we
Damn, I
we were
can't stand
just
negative
talking.
people, man.
We was just talking about last game. We had a debate on the panel whether we should. We're going to get to that question real quick, Scott. So, uh, we had a debate on the panel whether we should be sitting Embiid and Harden out anyway for this game, just for rest purposes. BG, of course, you were against it. You know, me, I said, well, let's just see how we look halftime. Maybe we don't have to play them the full 40 minutes. Maybe we could play them 20, 25 minutes. So, with that being said, I think it was a strategic sit down for Joel Embiid. Yeah, he had the achy knee. Yeah, he didn't look good. But it's the playoffs. Don't get it messed up. If this was a deciding game, if he needed to play today, Joel will be out there, in my
Yeah, I'm not saying the knee doesn't hurt at all. I think it maybe hurts a little. But it's like, all right, we have 3-0. If I'm going to take a day off to get right, today will be the day. Not next game, not in a week. We have 3-0. This is what Rick Schaefer saying it best. This might just
opinion. Oh,
be
management.
a low management playoff game, which is weird. Like, I hate the thought of it because I don't like it. Y'all know when we was talking about it in post game, I was completely against anybody getting rest in the playoffs. Get rest. We got to win 16 games. Ain't no rest. Win 16 games and rest in the summertime. But I understand. I understand the call on this one. Uh, they said, yeah, his MRI did come back bad for the most part. Taylor, like, it's not a
It was a
fake injury.
sprain. Is that
It's
bad?
not. It's not that it's bad. It came back that it's actually an injury. It's not like he just pulling a Kawhi and like, oh, I don't feel good. I'm gonna sit out.
Listen, I'm guarantee you, if you put every superstar, most of the superstars in the NBA on an MRI right now, everybody has some type of sprain. You know what I mean? We're in our, what, 86 games, something of that sort. Everybody has some sort of injury. You know what I mean? I don't want people to blow this MB injury up a little bit too much. I know
But I get
we a
why.
little,
But you got to understand why they blowing it up.
yeah.
It does seem to happen every year. But I'm not about to sit here and make that the talking point for the day that Embiid's hurt. I'm talking about these brooms, dog. Like, that's all I'm thinking about is these brooms right now.
These brooms, man.
Y'all just assuming he not gonna be ready for Boston. Y'all assuming that he hurt and might not come back. Y'all, everything's an assumption. Only thing that
Right,
ain't an assumption is we got a chance to pull out the brooms tonight. That's all I
right,
care about. Like, that's all I
right,
care about. Like
right.
Jose say all the time, dog. We not the Philadelphia Embiid, dog. We the Sixers, dog. I'm looking forward to this sweep
Facts.
today, dog. I'm not thinking about that negative shit, yo. Seriously.
And if anybody has been watching this team, you know when Embiid doesn't play, our record isn't
I got,
bad.
I got you, RJ. My bad. I held it up here. You must not have been here, but Paul Reed in the lineup.
Paul Rizzo getting the starting spot. Yep.
Yeah, RJ, it was up here. It was up here when we started, but I guess you wasn't in the room yet. But yeah, Paul Reed starting in Embiid's place.
Yeah. You know, our record without Joel Embiid isn't bad, and this is against better teams than we're playing today. You know, less shots on the floor for Embiid means more shots for Harden, Maxey, Tobias, and anybody else that decides to step up. Anthony Melton, you know what I mean? I think the other guys are going to excel with their opportunities to score.
The question is, who's the backup five? Montrez, Deadman, or PJ? That's what I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to seeing Dreadman get out there tonight. That's what I'm looking forward to.
I mean, depending on how these dudes playing, I felt like it was a place for him last game. With them playing dirty the way they was, you know, he's that type of guy. I want to see PJ and him out there. If it gets ugly,
I want real. Like,
yeah,
do all that, do that bully ball you think he was doing Claxton or Trez. Trez will throw that.
He don't play that. He the same boy that you told Giannis get the F off my court, threw his basketball in the stands. You know what I mean? He on that type time. Hey, what's up, Abdul?
He had Giannis committing assault against a ladder, dog.
So, with that being said, we're at our 11th minute of the show. We're going to get to our usual segment that we like to do, and that is Eat Sleep Sixers Keys to Victory. So,
I think it's easy.
What's that?
Do what we do when Embiid doesn't play. Run and move the ball. That's all we do. When he don't play, the ball just be on a string. We up and down the court. We usually win that game at fast break points. We usually win that game at points off turnovers. We usually play well when he does. Like, I get he's the MVP, but this group played pretty well when he's not there.
Yeah.
But we do need Smitty. We're never better without Embiid. Don't ever think that's what I'm saying. We definitely need Joel, but he's not here, so I can't make Joel the key to victory. He ain't playing, man.
Right. Run and move the ball is right, BG. I have to, echo your sentiments. Run and move the ball, and hit open shots. Because when the ball moves around like it's supposed to do, it's going to find the open man. That open man has to knock it down. I'm heavy on the Tyrese Maxey today now. It seems like he shines bright when it's time to, and it's definitely time to this game.
I feel like everybody, so this is what we've been begging for all year. We've been begging for this team to play with a sense of urgency. And if you watch these first 3 games, we love what we see out of Tobias, correct or wrong.
Right.
We love what we see out of PJ, right or wrong.
Right.
We love what we see out of Maxey, right or wrong.
Right.
We love what we see out of D'Anthony Melton. We like what we see out of George Niang. Like, everything we wanted all season is what they stepped up and did the last 3 games. Can they continue for 13? Can they continue for 13 more wins? Hope so. But this is what we've been asking for. Everybody stepped up in their role, and I love it. Go ahead.
That we've seen throughout the season, when Joel Embiid is out of the game, James Harden has no problem putting on the I'm the leader hat and running this offense. No problem. So I'm excited to see that. I'm excited to see James Harden in full point guard mode today. And, we're going to jump out of the rhythm of how we normally do things. I'm going to put a bold prediction for James Harden. 20 assists today.
Whoa.
20 assists. I'm going to do it. I'm feeling like it, BG. 20 assists for James. What? You're talking crazy. It's
That's
bold.
That
sounds crazy.
How about 30 piece for Maxey? How about that?
Okay. Shot German in the house. He said 30 piece for Maxey. I'm just saying, we talking bold.
I don't know if 30 piece for Maxey is bold with no Embiid. I think you got to go 35.
He said 35 would be bolder.
Listen.
Without Joel.
Listen.
Without
30 is great. 30 is great, but 35 is even better. I mean, hell, let's go for 40. You know what I mean? If we feeling sporty. You know what I mean?
Hey, Abdul is saying, hey, I'm sorry, BG. I had to do it now. Everybody in the chat. Abdul is saying
See what you
35
did?
from
You
her.
started the
I know.
polls
I
early,
did it.
dog.
I did it. Blame it on me.
Got everybody hyped and spiced up out
Hey,
here.
hey, it's a day to go bold without our big man in there, man. It's no telling. Shake Milton, 15 minutes, bold. I'm just saying.
That's not bold. I can see him getting some tick today. Like I think if we win this game handily, I think the whole bench gets in, man. We got to
Yeah,
take their will early. This is not a team that's going to lay down. Don't get me wrong. I don't think they're going to lay down. But we
yeah,
take their will early. Win the first quarter.
most,
Be up
most definitely.
handily in the second quarter by halftime. Have a 15-point lead going into the fourth. Man, just keep that foot on the gas. We can't look at it as if we're up 3-0. What's my rule? Just go 1-0 every game. Forget the 3-0.
Yeah.
I know I talked about the sweep a lot earlier. Forget the 3-0. Let's just go 1-0
Hey,
today. We go 1-0
hey,
today, we
BG.
pull the brooms out.
Jen is reminding us to don't forget our
Oh,
headlines.
I had my headline ready at the end of the game. So my headline, the headline of the paper the day after the game for me would have been Maxey didn't get the memo. Because the fix was in, but obviously Maxey was like, "No, I ain't rocking what the league wants us to do. I'm doing what I want." So mine was Maxey didn't get the memo.
Okay. So watch it. Everybody knows the movie, and it
Rocky,
has to do with Maxie as well. Uh,
Rocky.
so no. I'm gonna break my you know, my my imagine Tyrese Maxey with 300 gear on and Maximus over him saying, "Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
You
Yeah.
stupid.
Are you not entertained, man? Yeah, Maximus, and from the crowd. Yeah, man. Listen,
You
I
a
ain't gonna
fool.
gloat on my young boy too much, man, but he's definitely got superstar potential. And I'm glad that he's back in the role that he's comfortable in, and he's flourishing, and the team is flourishing with him.
Just imagine if we had a crystal ball, we could have seen what Maxey was going to be. We would have got rid of the fucking Ben Simmons. We wouldn't even give him that max deal.
Yeah.
If we just would have known he was going to be this, because Maxey is great, man. He's great. He's potentially going to be a superstar in the league. I mean, he's on his way.
We predicted All-Star this year, but because of that time that
We
he took
predict the
off,
All-Star.
we predicted All-Star at the beginning of the season, but then he wound up getting hurt and
I
then
think
getting put on the bench.
being hurt and then the bench, it kind of hurt, but also, James Harden didn't make the All-Star game either, which was even more mind-blowing. So, I think the Sixers have an uphill battle as far as NBA awards and recognition because of the process. I
Lawrence,
just,
hold up. Let me holler at Lawrence right quick. Lawrence, I like how you
go
tried to
ahead, go ahead.
sneak. I like how you tried to sneak McClung at the end of that best 3-point shooters on the team list. I like how you tried to throw McClung in there. McClung is not playing in the playoffs, y'all. He's not even suiting up. So stop. Let's leave it alone. Great that he did put on for us an All-Star game. He's not playing for the Sixers anymore this season.
He's an interesting piece to have for the future. Look forward to the future with him. But he has a great seat in the stadium. He has one of the best seats in the stadium to watch the game. So that's as far as he's going.
Yeah.
Lewis King as well.
He don't even sit with the bench. He hasn't been suiting up in the playoffs. He's not on our playoff roster. So he don't got a good seat. McClung been at the crib. What did you talking about?
Yeah, he ain't been on the bench.
McClung probably already went back overseas to go try to get some runs in. Man, McClung ain't playing in no damn playoffs.
But it is what it is. Now I feel some type of way, BG. Ask me why I feel some type of way, BG.
Explain to me why you feel some type of way, young brother.
Last year, when Jen won the over and unders, it was a big hoopla about it. Y'all made announcements. People was dancing.
No, we didn't. We just announced it at the end of the season, and that was it. Just like we did for you We said Carl
No,
won it.
no,
Then
we
we
didn't
moved
get
on.
it. We didn't get.
Like, why do we?
I didn't.
Why do
I
you?
missed it.
Why are you
I
still
missed
talking
it.
about regular season
I
shit?
missed
Like, I
it.
just want.
But I
No,
missed
you
it,
was on the
BG.
show when you the one that made us bring it up. What was the final results? And
Exactly. Why do I gotta make y'all bring up
you
the
didn't
fact that I
have
won?
to. You didn't have to. You chose to be Joe and jump straight to the front of it.
BG,
You wanted to be
BG,
Joe about the
BG,
show.
BG. With that being said, I'm gonna need you to announce it again, since you were the closest one to me, to show us no malice towards us, for the people, BG, not for me, for the people. Can you announce the winner of the over unders this year, please?
So they just put out a quote about Doc Rivers came out talking about Embiid's injury history. It says, obviously, clearly that's on my mind. Rivers said about Embiid's injury history after he suffered a right knee sprain in Philadelphia game 3 Thursday night. It is. But as I said, this is another obstacle in the story that we're going to write this year. And we're going to be okay. It may take a minute, but this is just a part of it. It's just a part of basketball. Injuries is just a part of basketball. And I honestly don't think he's
heavy
that
on the curve, Rick.
No, I wasn't.
Heavy
Man,
on the curve, Rick. You can curve the hell out of it, but it's okay. You know, it like you said, it is a part of basketball.
You like a Sacramento Kings fan, dog. You don't make the playoffs for 15, 16, 17 years, and you make the playoffs and beat the Warriors game 1 and 2, and now I'm all high and mighty. Let's not forget you was trash. Like, stop hyping yourself, Carl.
I don't like.
You was in the basement, dog, and you won this year by 1 game. Hold on.
I don't like how you judging me.
The customer requested you leave the order at their door.
Everybody just listening. Round of applause is for Carl winning the over-under segment this season.
Thank you. Thank you.
I repeat,
Thank you.
Carl Sampson, a.k.a. 215 The Sports Guy, won over-unders by 1 game this season.
You know what? This wouldn't be possible. Number one, I like to thank God. I like to thank my.
So, everybody, I can't take this shit. I can't take it. I had to get him out of here. Let's talk about the Sixers. So, everybody, don't worry about I'm going to bring you back. Don't worry about the fact that Embiid is out. I mean, it is a big thing. He is the MVP. Him being out is a big deal. But I think we could beat this team without him. Team without him. I honestly think we still can win this game without Joel. It already messes up Brooklyn's plan. Brooklyn got to change their whole defensive strategy now. Brooklyn used to throw 6 people at the free throw line against Embiid.
They scrambling, and they to be totally honest, they do not have great man-to-man defenders out there. So it does not bode well for them that they got to play everybody one-on-one today. We'll see what's going on with that. I think that's big.
They got 2 really, really, really good man-to-man defenders. Cam Johnson and Mikal Bridges are them guys when it comes to man-to-man defending. I ain't saying all of them, but Mikal Bridges is probably top 5 man-to-man defender.
He's top tier.
Yeah.
He's top tier. I don't know about Cam, bro. I don't know about Cam, bro.
Cam can defend.
I've seen him get smoked quite a few times in these playoffs. Seen him get smoked like a backwood.
Who was he get smoked by?
Smoking that Campaign.
Huh?
Who was he?
D'Anthony Melton smoked him. D'Anthony Melton smoked him a couple times. Tobias put him in the blender a couple times. I've seen him get smoked.
Okay.
I'm just saying, BJ.
I'm just saying. I'm not gonna say they don't have no man-to-man defenders. I just repeat. This man says, "Smokey Robinson."
He laughing at you. My family is weirdos.
I didn't get to get a bold out, and since it is actually bold time, I guess I'll get my bold out now since all the bold was taken early on, even though it wasn't bold time. I think this is a team win today. 7 players in double figures. Matter of fact, I want to go extra bold. 8 players in double figures today. Extra bold.
8 players.
I think this is such a team win. I think this is going to be such a team game today. 8 players in double figures today. 8 players. Are you going to call them out?
Call them out, please.
Toby.
Okay.
James. Paul Reed. Maxey.
Okay.
McDaniels,
Okay.
Melton. Damn, that's
Okay.
only 6.
Give me some more.
Niang.
Give me 2 more.
Niang makes
Ooh.
7.
Ooh.
Niang makes
Yang.
7.
Ooh. He still play for the Sixers? Ooh.
I kind of want to go back down to 7 players. Can I go back down to 7?
Yeah.
Can I go? Let me go back down to 7. I'm counting 7 players
Go
in
back
double
down to
figures.
7.
Cause PJ Tucker he ain't about to give you no points. He gonna crash them boards. He gonna play
Yeah.
defense, but he ain't about to give you no points.
Hey, quick question, BG. We
What's
win
up?
this game today. When does the Celtics series start? If they
It,
should close them
it,
off
it,
this weekend as well.
it honestly depends simply because they got a loss already. Because they
Yeah.
already at 1. If we go we will be finished before. If we won today, we will be finished with a series before they even got to game 4. They didn't even get into game. They didn't even play game 4 yet, and it's 2-1. If I had to guess, I'm just guessing. Today is Saturday. They would finish out if they won the next 2 games. They would win tomorrow, which is Sunday. They will win
Yes.
again, which would either be Tuesday or Wednesday, and we will probably start our series on Friday. If we win
Which
tonight
is
and Boston wins their next 2, we would start
so we
against Boston on Friday.
and that is lovely. That
Yeah.
is lovely.
Oh yeah, that's a
For
beautiful,
many different
beautiful,
reasons.
beautiful break. Beautiful break if we can
Yeah.
get it. Beautiful break if we can get it.
So,
And
so
again,
I think
that's
this
all dependent on if Boston wins the next 2 games. They still got to win those
right.
2 games. So
They
again,
still gotta
they'll
win.
play tomorrow in Atlanta. Then they'll play either Tuesday or Wednesday. I forget the exact date. If they win both of those games, the earliest we can start is Friday. So I mean, winning this game today is huge, man. And I hope Doc is
Yeah.
preaching that part of it. Hey, yeah, y'all want a break? Y'all want to
You
take a
don't
break?
get many opportunities like this, man. You
Yeah.
gotta take care of business so you can fall back, kick your feet up, and enjoy the playoffs on the TV and not actually have to play.
Yeah.
You can do some extra scouting and things like that.
Yeah. And it's hard to decide exactly when, but if everything worked itself out, Friday would be the next time the Sixers play. And I could live with that type of rest. I could live with
I
that
can
type
live
of
with
rest.
that too.
Because Boston wouldn't close out till Wednesday, and they still would have to get a chance. They would give them a day in between, obviously. So the earliest we will play is Friday. And depending on the schedule on Friday, we might not start till Saturday. We could possibly have a week off, bro. Possibly. Again, this is not BG saying this is what's going to happen. I'm telling you, if they were to win the next 2 games, the earliest we would play is Friday. If we win today.
Shame on you, Jen. Shame on you voting for the Hawks. No, I kind of was rooting for them too. Towards the end, they with that, but
I wouldn't say I was rooting for the Hawks. After the game was over, did I say, man, all right, yes, they're going to be, hopefully, we're going to be waiting on them, not the opposite. I was happy that they had a loss under their belt, but during the game, it was just like, whatever. Let's not forget the Hawks stopped us from, remember Trae Young was like Matumbo in the paint against 2-5, scared him out the paint, and we lost that series. Remember that? I ain't rooting for any team that put us out the playoffs in my adulthood. I can't even give you a hand clap. I refuse. If that happened when I was a kid, I could deal with it. But anything that happened in my adulthood, yeah, I can't. No.
But it goes to show you just how hard it is to sweep a team. You know what I mean? An NBA team, regardless of what type of regular season they had, how they look at beating a team 4 times in a row. Listen, if I'm not mistaken, if we beat them today, it's our 9th win in a row against this team.
Some shit like that.
9th win in a row. That is bananas.
Yeah, that was 2 different looks. You know what I'm saying? That was like before. That was pre-KD and post-KD.
We was beating y'all. We was beating y'all when y'all had Steve Nash coaching y'all.
Go back to Steve Nash and them. Jesus Christ. So I think today would be a great opportunity to command dominance over Brooklyn, the whole Brooklyn Bridge, the whole Brooklyn area, the whole Brooklyn borough. Feel horrible after that.
Let's get it, man.
So
let's get it. All right, you frozen. Oh, there you go. All right, there you go. You was frozen for a second.
Still froze.
All right, man. No, you.
with
I
that
can
being
hear you. I can hear you now. Go ahead, close this out.
with that being said, it's been a lovely, lovely pregame. Please look up top. You'll notice that we're on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Facebook, iHeartRadio, Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, YouTube. We depend on word of mouth for advertisement. So, PC, what we need people to do, baby.
Hey man, don't forget to tell a friend to go get your brooms ready. The floor is dirty. It's time to do some sweeping.
It is.
It's
It
time to do
is.
some sweeping.
Get your
And
push brooms out.
if you didn't understand, man, la inglés. I'm gonna throw it to you in Spanish real quick. No te olvide a decirle que la diga un amigo, que la diga un amigo, que la diga una amiga. To get your brooms out. How you say broom in Spanish? I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna have it ready for post game. Broom in Spanish will be on post game. My apologies. Let's go Sixers. We'll see y'all post game. Don't forget to come back here